I've got our cat hanging around here, getting some attention here. But, however, the reason why I am currently live with you guys is because there's something currently going on with the subject at hand, very specifically Aquarius's, where there's someone that is trying to barge the way in, somebody that is trying to make themselves known when they're really not known. And it's forceful action rather than natural action. This is giving me like artificial connection rather than natural connection. So it's somebody that is forcing the hand of God rather than allowing the hand of God. So this is not what you Aquariuses are doing, but this is what you are seeing, what you are discovering, what you are picking up, what you are gathering intel about. Because not only are you Aquariuses just great intels, but like intel collectors, but you're also very. Oh my god! I'm sorry, guys. I had somebody call. It's basically just like you guys, you Aquariuses are like excellent intel collectors. So just know that you Aquariuses mean a lot, not just only to the world, but to the heavens, to God, to Jesus, including the really great statement that is really great to follow an example of is that it's like for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. You know, like really connect into that. Really, really be a part of that because it's very important. Like it's a major thing to connect to. So, yeah. On top of all that, there is some shady play going on connected to other people. And obviously our cast coming by to get some love. Yeah, there's like a lot of similarities happening between the masculine Aquarius and the feminine Aquarius, but on top of all that, there is something going on that kind of makes it unique to the masculine and unique to the feminine. So it's a matter of like, what is your strength? What is your power? What is your authority? What is your due diligence? And these people out around wants to steal your power for their own goodness, and you know that is going to be like a message for you guys, for some of you who are trying to figure out, you know, what's going on. Why is there so much to do to clear this? because there is so many people that are trying to target any and or all Aquariuses. There are people that are trying to project their insecurities onto Aquarius. There are people that are trying to magnify their issues towards the Aquarius. They're trying to, kind of show that it's a big thing when really it's not, where it's like, for example, like somebody losing a tooth when they're like very young, or it could be somebody that has food problems where they eat too much or they eat too little. It may be an issue to come back to being healthy, but it's another thing if you're just like over aligning that, like trying to over project it. A lot of you may be projectors or maybe dealing with a projector. Some of you may be dealing with a generator. Sorry guys, I had somebody walk through the door of this room trying to talk to me, and that might be a confirmation that somebody's trying to distract you, somebody that is trying to get into your way, somebody that's trying to have you listen to them rather than listening to your own self. And I feel like not only just maybe is it just family, but there's also friends, there's also exes, there could be even those of which are true to honest foes of you, enemies that are trying to get your attention, and you're just like bye, I'm walking off, bye. And these people just don't want to take a no for an answer. So you're excellent, Aquarius. You're excellent. Even if I have to spell it the more comedic way, where it's excellent. I want to let you know that there's also some kind of issue that's been arising at this point in time. Somebody is planning to make the person that walked away from you be the victor. But however, you, Aquarius, are the one that's the victor. Because there are so many people out there that are trying to twist and turn and shake and shimmy and shake all about the story. But it's like, the story, part for part. You know it exactly what is being stated on that story, word for word, energy for energy. movement for movement, motivation for motivation, inspiration for inspiration. You know, there is also something going on a couple of days ahead of you at this point in time of when you're watching this within the next few weeks. I would say the very last week of November, there's something going on with some kind of party, some kind of gathering, some kind of group that is trying to persuade you to do wrong, persuade you to do something that you're not supposed to be doing, trying to get you to do something that is of the utmost wrong. Yeah. I would say that you, Aquarius, are dead right to do so, for you to walk away, for you to not align to the wrong, because the group that is more foe than friendly is the type of group that you got to go away from, and not in a way of coward, but in a way of being smarter than them, being better than them, being intelligent than them. You know, just like the kitty. You know, the cat that we have is very smart, and that's also another confirmation that, you know, cats are very smart, even though that they don't necessarily, talk in a human voice or anything like that. They have intelligence. They have intelligence. Same thing with dogs. Same thing with birds. Especially when you get to like ravens, especially when you get to hawks, especially when you get to eagles, especially when you get to the very big birds when it comes to birds. So, anyway, I do want to mention what's been happening between the masculine issues and the feminine issues. So if you align to that side of our intuitional reading, feel free to listen up. The masculine side of things is dealing with some kind of betrayal in terms of being hurt by other fellow masculinity, the type of men that are like the manly men, the masculine men are losing to the dry hard, like the type of masculine that try to seep through something, like the type of masculine that is like what you say, like I would say the type of men that are more girly than they are men. And the men are kind of just like they have scars, they have bruises, they have cuts, they have scrapes, they have they've been battered, they've been attacked, they've been scraped and for the most part killed. That's what you're facing between like actual manly men and the fibber, men. The type of men that pretend that they have been hit hard when they really haven't. You know? That's the men's side. The feminine side, the female side of things. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the hurt that the females have been going through. We have the type of hurt that real feminine female women are going through, where it's like, you know, the type of women that have been sincerely there we go, sincerely have been trying to show their emotions, show how they are connected, show how they are a part of life in terms of love, in terms of care, in terms of responsibility, in terms of alignment, things like that. Like people that are truly, honestly connected, that are above and beyond the today's norms, where a lot of the fake, pretend, dry race of people are becoming the victors. You know, the type of people that we need to clear, to cleanse, to get rid of, to show that we are better than, is the type of race that is trying to you know, put on like some kind of you know, what you call it, like the type of people that like wear these SLUTTY outfits, the type of people that and I'm not talking about like nice, you know, maybe it could be furry texture. We're talking about like the type of people that are showing cleavage, that are showing way too much of their ass, that the type of people that are that want to you know, bounce on somebody, you know. That is the type of generation that we need to change in this world. If you are a youngling, if you're a part of that generation, I suggest you better start picking up a book. You better start picking up some kind of like you know, older generations movie, like something that has been out for way past your date of birth, where it's just like something that's much more older than yours. Find something that actually has meaning to this world for once, and actually learn it. There's also, in terms of means with the next few weeks after this upcoming week, there is the very, very first week of December, which is all about like finding a much more better sense of self, because every single week, every single day, every single hour, every single minute, every single second, we are always evolving. We are always adjusting. We are always becoming better than what we were previously. And matter of fact, this first week of December that we are going to be coming up across after this next week is all about like trying to become Aquarius 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, wherever that update of the Aquarius of such as yourself is currently at. And obviously, there's the lawnmower going on because somebody is deciding to chop down the leaves that fell. But anyway, the second week of December, I'm getting a picture of mind that is having to do with a water well. So somebody might be connected to like an actual water well, or this could be even a water well that is just energetically in your field. So this could either be like an actual water well that you are seeing, that you're walking up to, or this could be a water well that you are energetically seeing or walking up to. So there is something a little bit spiritual about that you might want to connect to, that you might want to be a part of, that you might want to maybe discover the description about, the understanding about of why it's showing up in the first place. So if it means to you, I highly suggest going to a library, read a book about the meaning of the water well, or maybe just like look it up online if you do it that way. Or you can maybe just like it for all of you that are just tapped in very intuitively, because you Aquariuses are very, very intuitive. Just like me, I'm an Aquarius. So just know that that I am a 26th of January baby. So if you guys want to do some research on that, by all means do. But long story short, there is something about the water well that is going to be of significance with you. And I'm also getting the picture of crows. So some of you may be connected to crows. Some of you may be connected to some kind of like raven. Some of you may be connected to hawk. So I'm also getting the image of Odin, or maybe alongside that, maybe even Thor. So some of you guys may be connected to that kind of energy. So yeah. If you have any comments about that, if you have like any questions, any compliments about that, any concerns about that, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. I would say about the third week of December, which is basically the final week that I'm going to mention on this live, before I think the very final week of December live that I'll be putting up. is that there is going to be some kind of sighting spiritually of like a window, or maybe you might take a look at a window and maybe discover something on the other side of that window. It could either be some kind of premonition, it could be some kind of discovery, it could be some kind of like person that is showing up that you had a feeling would show up. But anyway, it's all up to you, Aquarius. You have magnificence. You have power. Not anyone that is besides the Aquarius, but what I'm talking about is that you, Aquarius, have power. And you're smart. You're very, very smart. You're very intellectual. You are very instinctive. You know exactly what to do. And these other parties want to twist and turn that. These other parties want to take you away from your power. It could be an Aries that is more negative aligned. It could be a Leo. It could be a Virgo. It could be a Capricorn. It could be a negative Taurus. It could be a negative Gemini. Besides, them being positive, the type of negative Gemini is the type that you should be not being connected to. So it's like you are very wise above your years. Above your years, you are very wise. And or maybe you might say that you are above your years. You are above and beyond. You know exactly what's ahead of you. So it's kind of like the preparation of what's ahead of you, rather than the type of energy where it's just like you are allowing that energy to attack you, to be better than you. You are. It's like instead of you have been bettered by them by this, you are better than this. So yeah, if you want to figure about you being Aquarius, if you want to figure out what the Aquarius is about, I highly suggest do some research, do some reading, do some online research, do some kind of technological understanding about the Aquarius, and really understand it at heart. Because even though that you may be naturally an Aquarius, there will be some SOBs that would love to take over the Aquarius, that would love to attack an Aquarius, that would love to, deplenish Aquarius, to knock them off their high horse, when really Aquarius has a better high horse than them. So anyway, to bring back the topic about the masculine and the feminine energies, very specifically with Aquarius, you guys are, like when it comes to masculinity side of Aquarius, you guys may be dealing with some kind of torture in terms of like, you know, nobody's gonna come along to me, nobody's gonna, you know, be by my side, nobody's gonna care for me, nobody's gonna be my lover. And you basically just said, you know what, I'm fine by myself, I'm good. You're like, nobody's gonna take off my stride. Nobody's gonna take off who I am, Aquarius. That's what you Aquariuses are like. Is like, you're like, nobody's gonna take my stride. Nobody's gonna take off my purpose. You know, that's what a lot of people are trying to do. In terms of trying to override you, Aquarius. In terms of trying to make you a lot lesser than them. But here's the thing. It's the energy that you have been feeling from other zodiacs is exactly right. Word for word, pitch for pitch, energy for energy is exactly what you are picking up. Word for word, action for action, and even thought for thought. So anyway, on top of all that, there is also the feminine side where I need to mention that that so many men that are away from your zodiac is trying to knock you down, trying to bring you away from authority, bring you away from who you are, to bring you away from the greatness that Aquarius actually is. So there is people that are trying to undermine you, and then there's people that are overmining you. So yeah, you're kind of just like in this energy of like, I don't want anyone undermining me, I don't want anyone overmining me, I want someone that can actually mind me. And these people are kind of just like, you know, BIMBOSs of the streets. I'm not gonna say it on live, because if I do say it on live, a lot of people are gonna start hating me. So yeah. I do want to spell it. I do want to pronounce it to you guys, but I don't want YouTube curriculum being a YouTube curriculum where they shoot up and they say like, you're not supposed to say that. Well, apparently truth is a lot better than saying really bad words. You know? And so many people are driving away from the truth. So yeah, that's why a lot of cats can catch it, is that they are really good at catching truth. So yeah. Anyway, another thing I do want to mention is that there is a lot of attacks recently that have been very, very utmost negative to all Aquariuses, both masculine and feminine. This is in terms of someone that is trying to get their way, someone that is trying to make it theirs, make it like a special priority for them, that they overtake Aquarius, that they become way more authoritative than Aquarius, that they become way more amazing than Aquarius. Well, this will be a quick little message for you, Aquarius, to relate to that third party. Aquarius is the real king, is the real queen, is the real leader. That is what makes Aquarius that special, is that they are meant for the role. Period. So anyway, there is also like a lot of gatherings that I want to mention to you, Aquarius, that somebody may try their very best to show themselves as dreamy, to show themselves that they feel like you're dreamy, but however, you're like, bye. That's what you Aquariuses are like when it comes to somebody that is trying to invade your personality, trying to invade your private. Trying to steal every single last little inch of who you are, Aquarius. Don't let them take that. Stand up for yourself. That is what Jesus taught a lot of us. Not just us Aquarius, but taught Pisces, taught Sagittarius, taught Capricorn, taught Scorpio, taught Libra, taught Gemini, taught Aries. Yeah, there are very specific few zodiacs that have been taught that from Jesus to break off that negativity, to break off the stuff that is trying to attack you. Because the best cutoff game is the type of game where you do not talk to them at all. That is the best cutoff game for a lot of you that are dealing with stress with another person, stress with someone that is trying to attack you guys. That is the best cutoff game, is that if you just pretend that they're not even there. Or maybe even just not talk at all. It's okay for you to see them, but maybe you just walk off. You're just like walk off. Kind of just going like, yeah, I know you're there, but I'm not going to involve myself with you. It's kind of like that. And there's so many people out there that are kind of going like, but I wanted to have some kind of connection with the Aquarius. Well, in Aquarius' defense, I'm going to have to say, good luck. Or in other terms, maybe even like a good little bit of an adios, muchachos. But it's kind of just like you were destined for greatness, Aquarius. If you have not noticed it already. For some of you who have not noticed it already, it's time to get in gear and know it. For some of you that do know it, then you're already on the right track. You're moving forward. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. You know, even if it means to have cheerleaders on your side, do it. Like, move it. But when it comes to those of you who are trying to understand your greatness, to understand what you're meant for, power comes with great responsibility. You, Aquarius, have responsibilities that you've been dealing with that is great. But however, the power side of things is what other people are trying to break you out of. So for some of you who might have seen the movie series Spaceballs, which is like an actual spoof of Star Wars, a legit spoof of Star Wars. Spaceballs was there was a part at the very end where it was kind of like doing a crossover from Alien, I think, or Aliens, how you put it as, where like kind of like one of those things where it's like the face huggers get you, and then after that, that's when like the birth of like a really young alien shows up out of like the human body or something like that. So it's kind of like when that happened in Spaceballs, the alien kind of like hopped out, put on a coat, put on a hat, was walking around with like a very small stick that ended up being like this, like, you know, cane of it of theirs. It was like singing the song like hello my honey, hello my honey, and just like it was like somebody that is singing all this stuff when they don't really mean it. When they don't really mean it. So maybe you Aquariuses are kind of just like, yeah, I know you mean it, but I'm not connected to it. And that's what shocked this person to their core, is that you showed them that you just don't care about them, and they're just like, you know, going home going like, why are they not paying attention to me? Because sorry for my meaningful words, not meaningful, meaningful. There we go, meaningful words. But I'm gonna have to call this person that is trying to get your attention a bitch. That's how crazy these people are. Is that they have the audacity to be a bitch. And so they are going to be a bitch. But guess who the badass who the badass bitch is? Guess who's the badass? Aquarius. Aquarius is the badass. That's what makes you special, is that you, Aquarius, are badass. Not an ash that's bad, but we're talking about you, Aquarius, being amazing, stepping through fire. Like you, Aquariuses, are authoritative, and no one is going to take that away from you. Even though that these people think that they're going to take it from you, they won't. They won't. It is your speciality of having the authorization, is that it was a gift from God. It was the gift from God for you to be authoritative. No one else. You Aquarius, are meant to be authoritative. No one else. All Aquariuses are authoritative. And no one is going to steal that from Aquarius. No one is going to take that from the Aquarius. No one is going to steal it from the Aquarius. No one has the balls to actually take that from the Aquarius. No one has the guts to actually take authority from Aquarius. Authority is the naturality of Aquarius. And these dumbass, bitches think that they hot, think that they cool, think that they smart. Well, guess who the real smart one is? Guess who the hot one is? You. You're the hot one. You're the smart one. You're the brilliant one. No one else. Good job to you. Anyway, I don't want to make this into like a complete full hour rant for you guys. So I just want to make sure that I get this wrapped up before an hour. So there is a couple mentions to you guys that you guys might want to find some kind of clearing charm bracelet, some kind of clearing necklace, some kind of clearing anklet if you want to do it that way. You want to find some kind of maybe room decoration that may be good for clearing. Look for something that could be like hematite. Look for something that is celestite. Look for something that is selenite. Look for something that is quartz. Look for something that is amethyst. Look for something that is, I'm getting, let's see here, carnelian. Carnelian. For some of you guys may be connected to carnelian. Tongue twister. Anybody who is looking for carnelian, I highly suggest getting yourself one. Also, for some of you who may need to do some kind of energy clearing due to like action-based rather than like placing a crystal on you or something like that, I highly suggest doing some kind of healing breath work, some kind of, even if it is like writing on a piece of paper, folding it, and tossing it into the fire. Like write down whatever you want to get rid of, fold it for you only to be the one to see that paper and no one else. Fold it and toss it into the fire. Even if it is like a fire in the fireplace. Even if for some of you guys that may be away from some states that do fire bans, or some countries that do fire bans, I highly suggest for some of you who are outside of those kinds of states and countries to take the paper, bring it out to an outside fire, such as like a campfire, such as a fire in the fire pit, and toss it in there. Burn it up. Burn it up. You know? That should take some of the stress, some of the weight, some of the agitation off your shoulders. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to mention to you guys. I thank you very much for participating in this live. I thank you for being a part of this and actually attending. I want to thank you guys for listening in, even if you may be coming from after the point of the live. I'm totally fine with that. You guys listening to this after our live session, by all means. But on top of all that, I would love to see you guys on the live in an actual like stance and actual structure. So that's just a that's just a mention. That's not like an actual like demand or anything like that. That's just I would love to see it. You guys don't have to, but I'm just saying that I would really love to see people's faces on here on the live feed, but I don't mind you guys having to watch this after the live, because I know a lot of you are quite busy. So there's nothing wrong with you being busy. Anyway, you guys are doing excellent. You guys are doing great. You are leading this this grounds. The troops. Like you're not you. You Aquariuses are not the troops. You guys are the leaders of the troops. That's what makes you special. Anyway, I want to thank you for attending. Please feel free to drop a like. Please feel free to drop a lovely comment down below. Please feel free to hit the love the love button, the heart button. I hope there we go. So look for that heart. I also do want to mention for all of you that want to be a part of this community, that want to be a part of our thriving community, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below, probably somewhere above the chat box. For some of you, maybe for others of you, it could be off to the right side of your screen. So just look for that. And once you hit the subscribe button, you might want to hit that top notification bell, so that you can be able to see what's new in our channel. And on top of that, besides the whole seeing the new content, there are as well as ways of how you can actually see like comments, replies, things like that in the chat box. So if you guys want to also do it that way, by all means. Also, there is the share button, which is the last thing I want to mention on our, and not just our live, but also throughout our channel. There is a share button. So if you would like to share, either if it's just this live here, or if it's throughout the entire channel, by all means, hit the share button, which could either be a like a curved arrow looking one, looking button, or it could be for some of you guys, It's 3 dots. So you might want to look for just either one of those two, depending on what your device chose. You might want to hit that, and it will show the option of the share to, and it will make a drop down of where you want to show to, or where you want to share to. So pick whatever you like to share to, and if you want to go crazy with it, go. I'm starting to remember a goofy video that came out a little while ago. It was like, go crazy, blah, blah, blah. Go crazy, blah, blah, blah. I love comedy sometimes. But yeah, just go crazy if you like to. Anyway, comment section again. Just the last quick little note, a little statement to you guys about the comment section. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you have any compliments, if you have any queries, by all means, drop them down below in the comment section. Even if it's partway through of the live, before anything of yours gets answered, I'm totally fine with you asking that question. You know, there's nothing wrong about that. So feel free to drop it down below, and I'll definitely get back to you, answer you, ask you. You guys can ask your question, and I'll definitely answer it. So I hope all of you have a wonderful last little bit of this week, and I will hopefully see you in the following week to talk about the weekly things due to tarot. So if you guys want to listen in on that next week, by all means. Anyway, love and light to you guys. Also, if you have anybody that may be a Virgo, Capricorn, or anything like that, that like I think is either an earth sign or a water sign, mention to them that I will be going live with their card readings very soon. So just let them know that I'll be going up with their live, because I tried to get their live in, but it was just like I was being called to do something hour by hour ever since the time that I was trying to get it out. But anyway, I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Take care. Love and light to you all. And I'll see you next time. And as always, peace.